Sleeping with the enemy and her name is self. Gotta kill the past and put the hoe up on the shelf. Never to be seen again. Yeah, I must be born again. Yeah. Sleeping with
I'm a
the
king now,
enemy.
I'm a king now. I ain't never ever tryna be a nigga again. I had to give up some friends, I had to give up my sins. Got in the word and now my spirit is cleansed. Read Deuteronomy, my spirit bear witness. John 6:63, it's the spirit that...
All right, so we'll go to the next one here. Deuteronomy 24. It says, God called Israel his bride and divorced Israel due to our disobedience. Go to Jeremiah, I think that's in Jeremiah 3. Was one of the purposes for the death of Christ for him to take us back as his bride, based on the law of Deuteronomy 24, 2 through 4. We'll read both of those. Let's read Jeremiah first. The answers, because the answers in the New Testament to that thing. We got a few things here. Jeremiah 3.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 6. The Lord said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done? She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot.
Why is God referring to Israel as a woman, brothers? What's the precept for that? What's the precept for it? Everybody raised their hand. Precept hand went down. Solomon. Stand up. Come on, y'all. No. Nowhere in Revelations. No, you're on the camera. All right, here we go. This is the reason why. Jeremiah 6 and 2. Too late. Jeremiah 6 and 2.
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
So when he sees the nation of Israel, he refers to us as a woman. So newsflash, anybody watching this on YouTube, you sisters in here, you ain't never been married to Jesus. No. His wife is the nation of Israel.
That's right.
He sees us as a beautiful and comely and delicate woman. So we played the harlot. Go back to Jeremiah 3. We played the harlot. Read on in that.
Verse 7. And I said after she had done all these things, turn down unto me, but she returned not, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it. And I saw, when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce.
So what was the adultery that Israel, which he's referring to as the Northern Kingdom, the so-called Hispanics, how did they cheat on God? Brother Lucius.
Spiritual fornication.
Spiritual fornication, right? Make it easy to be honest. What was they doing?
They were sacrificing idols.
Worshiping other gods.
Yeah.
Sacrificing idols, right. Read on in that verse 8.
I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
Read on.
And it came to pass, through the lightness of her whoredom,
Stupidity. That's what it means. The lightness, the stupidness. Read on.
that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stalks.
So there's two different ways. When God says thou shalt not commit adultery in Exodus 20, it goes both ways. You can do it physically and you can do it spiritually by worshiping other gods, not keeping his commandments. And the scriptures say, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, no adulteress shall get into the kingdom of heaven. Thus there will be no Christians in heaven. When I'm talking about Christian, I mean Christianity. There will be no Muslims there. There will be no Seventh-day Adventists. There will be no Catholics. There will only be the children of Israel.
That's right.
That keep the commandments and don't commit adultery, worshiping other gods. Everybody else, captivity. All right. So go to Deuteronomy now, because the question is, he divorced us, gave it the bill of divorcement. Is that why Christ came? Deuteronomy 24, 2 and 4. I want to read the scripture you got here.
Deuteronomy.
They go together.
Chapter 24 and verse 2. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's
Read
wife.
verse 1. Let's get the whole context. Verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 24 and verse 1. When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he hath found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her, and write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house, or if the latter husband died, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife.
All right, so that Deuteronomy 24 and 4 doesn't actually go with the reason why Christ came. That's dealing between a man and his wife. The correct precept for that would be Jeremiah 3, which I just read. He put us away because we committed adultery, worshiping other gods with stocks, stones and stocks, what we say in Jeremiah 3. So he divorced us, sent us away, sent Israel away first. They went out of the land in what captivity, brothers? What captivity was the northern kingdom sent away? Let's see, Jehovah. What captivity did they leave first? Let's see if you know. Assyrian captivity. They was gone and never came back as a whole of all 10 tribes. It was remnants, but they never came back as all 10 tribes, right? And then what captivity did God send the southern kingdom away? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. What captivity was that? No Judah, no Lucius, no Zadok. Nope, you answer questions. Jehovah, you've been answering questions. Who's that behind you? Zephaniah? No, I already know you know. Let's see. Okay, here, let me ask you this, because Zephaniah said, what? Name the captivities. Name the captivities in order. Sit on down then. If you can't do it, sit down. Jeroham. Name the See, this is why you can't be French kissing brothers. Because I know they wear purple, but they all don't know them. What's the captivities in?
We got Assyrian captivity, Babylon 605 to 539.
Oh, he's giving dates.
We got
We came after Babylon.
Persian and Medes 3539 to 333.
539 to 333 BC, right?
And we got Greek
Right.
33 to 193 AD.
Okay.
Then you got Rome from 193 to 63 AD.
Okay.
And we got United States of America from
Now those ain't listed in that America's not listed in there, but it's metaphorically written in there that we did there. That's right. All praises. That brother be studying right there. He gave you captivities and dates. Assyria was the first one. That's when Northern Kingdom went out. The major ones that Daniel prophesies about in Daniel 9, I think it is. Let's go to it, see what it is. We jumping in, we jumping out of this thing. Don't ask me no questions on this today. I think I broke this down some time ago.
Yeah, you did. But no, it was only man.
I was only the man? Okay, Daniel chapter 7, verse...
Yeah, you right. That was first.
Oh, the bear? Okay, I was right. Okay, cool. Then the leopard was Greece, right? And then we got Rome, which ended up being the eagles in Second Esdras, right? So those are the captivities. So what captivity did the southern kingdom leave out of Jerusalem? You just had all the captivities named. Let's see if you was paying attention or if it went over your heads into the media room. What captivity did the southern kingdom leave the land of Jerusalem? Ezra. The southern kingdom, right? Okay. Huh? No. All right, got a lot of young brothers in here. All right, them brothers that know, raise your hands. All right, Shem. What captivity was it?
Babylonian.
Babylon captivity is when the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi departed out. Assyria was the captivity that the northern kingdom went. Ephraim, Manasseh, all of them, they left, never came back. Only remnants of them, right? So, Jeremiah 3 is better than that. But the reason why Christ came, did you find it where it was here?
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. Would to God ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me, for I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Christ.
All right, so that's the reason why Christ came, is that he can marry back the nation of Israel to Christ. Now we're no longer the Most Highs, we are now Christ. That's why Paul went out and set up churches, so he can ordain us back as a wife to the nation, to the Most High and Christ.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.